Hi there, and welcome to A&P with Dr. O. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the digestive system, and we're going to focus on the GI tract and additional organs and structures associated with the digestive system. We'll go ahead and we'll start up here with the oral cavity. So here we have the oral cavity, we have the tongue, we have our hard palate, our soft palate, and then our uvula here. So food is going to enter into the oral cavity, and then it's going to make its way into the pharynx, and then down into the esophagus here. And then we're going to go from the esophagus to the stomach, and then into the small intestines, which we can see here. The small intestines start with the duodenum. That's going to be the first part of the small intestines, and you can see the beginning of it here. And then in the middle, we have the jejunum. And then the last segment, and we can see the end here right before we get to the colon, is going to be the ileum. Then we make our way into the colon. We can see the appendix hanging down here. So then we've got the colon or large intestine, and so we can see the large intestine here. Before then, we get to the rectum and the anus. Some additional organs that we can see the pancreas here. We can see the liver. And we can also see the gallbladder. I went ahead and zoomed in so that we can see the rectum and anus and some of the structures associated with that a little bit better. Again, here we have the large intestine. And then we're going to end with the rectum and then the anus. Now the rectum is going to have an anal canal, which is the last portion of the rectum. So again, here we have the rectum. The last portion of the rectum is called the anal canal, and it has these folds in it that we can see right here. And those folds are known as anal columns. So again, we've got the rectum, the last portion is the anal canal, and we have these anal columns here, these folds, and then the anus right here. Now we also have two sphincters, and we've got an internal anal sphincter and an external anal sphincter. The internal anal sphincter is going to be here, this innermost muscle, and then the more external muscle, this muscle on the outside here, is going to be the external anal sphincter. There's a few other structures that we can see with this zoomed in view. We can also see where the small intestine and large intestine join. There's going to be a sphincter there. So kind of right here where I'm circling with my pointer. So this sphincter here is known as the ileocecal valve, since this is the ileum, the last part of the small intestine, and then this pouch of the large intestine is the cecum, where the appendix is going to hang from, and so we get the name ileocecal from the name of the valve here between the small and then the large intestine.